Guys, we are back for another episode of Gold Rush the game. Now we're almost done with our clean out. We have a little bit left in the one bucket to go, and then that's going to be it for 10 buckets. We do have a couple extra buckets, as you guys know. We have like 12 total, but we've been doing 10 bucket clean outs, and it seems to be working alright. Um, for once I was smart this time. I went and reset the day just so it'd be light out, because I said I wanted some extra buckets to keep from getting into, dark episodes. And I kept ending episodes when it was freaking dark. So I was smart and I went over and, like I said, I reset the day. Uh, make sure it was somewhat light, and then it decides it's going to be rainy, nasty on the game. So it didn't really make much of a difference. It's still going to be a bit dark, but we got our couple lights set up, so it's not going to be too terrible anyway. So yeah, that is what I know so far. Another thing I wanted to point out is, for this dig, um, we're not going to be going into town and selling off the gold or anything. We're just going to be running it through the machines and seeing what we come out with, because we're really in no need for any sort of money at the moment. I mean, we're pretty set. We're at about what, 80,000, and apart from having to pay the lease, there's really no need for us to have money until we get enough for the tier 3. So that's coming soon. That should be, I don't know, a couple digs, I think, and we should be able to have most of that. I think the only thing that's really gonna be a money problem is gonna be the dump truck, but I think we're probably just gonna rent that for the time being and just pay it off when we get a chance. Another thing we might do is we might just skip through the winter, buy everything in the winter, and then we get it at its cheapest. We also get the added bonus of, we get the workers because they keep applying. So, who knows? Not 100% sure what we're going to do yet. All I know is we're digging, we're looking for gold, and that's good enough for the moment anyway. So, we're almost at the back here of this little, whoa, that was bad. I always hit that. I don't know why, but when I go to hit T, I always hit Y. And I'm not sure why. Aha, no. But I'm not sure why I always hit that when I go for the T button. Might have to rebind that, so if I do accidentally hit that, I'm not screwing around with the little flap over the excavator bucket. But yeah, so we're just about done here. I think this will do it. That puts us at what here? Yeah, that should be enough, I think. We'll shut this thing on off, hop on out here, and wait for this thing to roll on up to 100. Now our worker should swap the bucket any second now. There we go. Beautiful. And turn that noisy thing off. Got all our other buckets loaded up. We got 10 in the truck. And yeah, like I said, we're almost at the back here. This is the end of it. Probably move the wash plant maybe two times yet. Not exactly sure. Might move it twice, and then we'll finish out this strip here. And then this whole strip along the edge here, what I'm planning on doing anyway, is once we get the dump truck, I'm just gonna drive the excavator along this strip and cut it out as we go. So we'll see if that's actually what I end up doing or not, but actually back through here. Oh, whoops. Helps to have the engine on. I was like, why the hell are we not going anywhere? Thought I could have swore I hit X, but oh well. Back all the way up along here. Once we do get the tier 3 set up, I'm going to move the wash plant and the wave table. That's going to go right Um, right basically at the bottom there, in that flat area, that's where I'm going to have them set up. Probably going to go like right along the right hand side there. So it's just going to be super easy for doing cleanouts. And yeah, so as you can see, we got quite the little gully going on here. And again, once we get the dump truck in the tier 3, I'm going to go through and I'm going to clean up all this crap there. And then again, I'll be just kind of walking the excavator along here, scooping this out into the dump truck below. So it's not going to be a hard project to do. I kind of set it up this way for that reason, because I think that's going to go super simple doing it that way. Now, I might be wrong, but I guess we'll find out. It is an off-season dig, so if it is complete shit, you know, it's not that big of a deal. It's not like we're pushing for a spot on a leaderboard at the moment, so good time to try to test out new ideas anyway. But so it looks like the average continues about normal. You know, 77.5 is kind of close to our, I'll call it our average for like everything so far as we've been mining. So it's not a bad average as far as magnetite goes, and the gold will be pretty good yet too. So, you know, like I said, it's not a bad average. Can't complain about it too much. It's gonna be decent enough to get us through to the tier 3 here. I say soon. Like I said, should be only a few more digs. Not exactly sure exactly what number for gold that we're gonna want to be at. I haven't really thought that through, to be perfectly honest. But I guess we'll figure that out when we get there. I'll have to actually do a little checking on the prices and just kind of get myself a rough estimate anyway. So get that bucket back up here. Yeah, 5.5 ounces. That's not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Think we can live with 5.5 ounces. That's better than some, but you know, it can always be better. Always can be better, but that's okay. Again, no complaints from me about the gold numbers. They're pretty decent, so it'll only get better once we get onto our tier 3 setup, and then once we start upgrading the pieces for that, then it's should go up pretty good. And, you know, again, this is only the starter claim, so I don't think we can really expect to see huge numbers coming out, but I'd be lying if I said that it wouldn't be nice to see some huge numbers. You know, one can always wish. But that's alright. You know, like I said, once we get onto the tier 3 and get some better pieces for it, those numbers are gonna start going up pretty good. And I'm not exactly sure what we'll see for like our best number on here, but I guess we'll all find out together at some point here. Grab that out. Come on. There we go. Couple more left. Now this episode is going to be pretty short, sweet, and right down to it. You know, that's kind of going to be how the next few episodes are going to go. It's just going to be a little bit of digging, and then the cleanup here. So there's not going to be like a whole lot as far as like selling goes for. God, I'm really going to have to look at the numbers. Maybe we'll do that after the dig. Maybe what we'll do is we'll go in after we're done here. Not after the dig, after the cleanup, you pucks. But maybe after we're done, we'll go in and we'll check the tablet. Get out of there. I'll load them up later. I'm not going to mess with them. Make myself look like an idiot trying to move buckets. But, But yeah, we should probably go take a look, see exactly how much everything's going to be, or at least a rough estimate. Because to be honest, I really haven't taken much time to look at that. And I probably should. So, and I know prices are going to be quite a bit different now than versus when we're actually going to buy the stuff. Like if we were to buy the stuff midsummer, you know, prices would be absolutely torturous. Now, if we're going to buy it midwinter, you know, prices are going to be at like an all-time freaking low, and we're going to get a hell of a deal on it. So that's my thought with doing it for the winter, especially in the leaderboard mode. We will not be buying anything expensive during the summer in that mode for sure. Get in there, damn it. There we go. Couple more. I think our gold's almost done here. We might as well load these damn things up. Alright. That's all done. So we're sitting at 68 ounces. So I think that means we got like 54 because we had one nugget that was about 14. It's 14 something. I'm not 100% sure what the exact number is off the top of my head. But it was 14 something. So not much of a nugget, but hey, every little bit is every little bit, and we'll put it to good use here for the tier 3 once we get there. Another thing I'm considering doing is I'm actually considering getting a couple more buckets and doing 20 bucket cleanups till we get the amount of money we need. Just a thought I had. I actually had that thought when I was digging earlier. I was like, you know what? Maybe we should switch to 20 bucket cleanouts. Then there'll be a little bit more for the episode, and it'll go quicker for us to get to the tier 3. So, oh shit, we don't have that unlocked, do we? Well, all right, we have the money. Alrighty, let's see. So we're gonna need the hopper thing. No, let's just throw it all in there, and then we'll see like a number. Alright. You need 2 of them. Now, if you're not sure what these mean, S is just an abbreviation of what it goes to. So, shaker rocks, it's the shaker, as you can see there. Shaker to trommel, trommel to duplex jigs. So, oh, and it's actually in the description too, so guess that would probably be a little bit easier way to do it. Now, I'm pretty sure this is just the bare bones cheap stuff, so we can take a look at that versus like the actual expensive version of it. So, you know, 430,000. That's a pretty decent chunk of change. And again, this is more expensive because of the time, and it's more expensive because we're ordering it from our tablet. So now if we were to go to the D-Rocker, you know, there you go. That damn D-Rocker is more expensive than the rest of this shit just ordering it from the tablet. But, you know, it's better, it's more efficient, it gives the best turnout of stuff. So, you know, there's that. And, you know, with the DLC, you actually will unlock other pieces. Currently, I don't have the DLC. I probably will eventually get it. But for now, we're just gonna... When we first get it, we're just gonna have this bare bones stuff. So this will be all the pieces we need, minus the dump truck. The dump truck is gonna be a completely different thing. I'll show you the price on that now. I just want to clear this out here. Just get it off there. There we go. So the dump truck, if we ordered it at the shop, about 115. If we ordered it here, it's 150. So, you know, that's quite a jump in price. That really is. When it comes to ordering this stuff, other than say you know, like these sluice box chunks. The rest of it we really have to order there because, you know, $300 difference, not a big deal. But, you know, you get into stuff like the D-Rocker here, 480 versus 6.25. That's a hell of a difference. You know, that's almost $150,000. So, you know, it's close to like a 30%, give or take, 30% markup. That's pretty steep. It is for sure. Now, no new workers that I know of. I didn't see anything pop up. This was the guy we had checked out before, or rather I did, off camera. So, nothing we care about at the moment. And as you can see, we do have our worker here going. Upgrades 1% every day, so it's going to be a while before we see him doing much more. But again, if we do decide to skip till winter, every day they upgrade 1%. So, you know, there is that. And like I said, we would get more workers to apply, so there's also that. Now, I think what I am going to do, I think I am going to buy the buckets and start doing 20 bucket cleanups until we get to the tier 3. So, we're going to need about, we'll just call it 400,000 for a winter price. Now, so give or take, we're going to need what? 340 ounces of gold. Now, if we go 5-ounce average for gold, 20 buckets, that's 100 per clean out minus 30% for the lease. So every clean out's going to get us 70 ounces, right? So, you know, we're talking probably to be on the safe side, 5 clean outs just to make sure. So that's my thoughts anyway. Unless we hit like a good hot spot, you know, that'd be lovely. But unless we hit a good hot spot, we're talking about 5 cleanouts till we get that. So that's what you guys got to look forward to. 2 days into summer, or no, it's probably going to be like midsummer because 20 bucket cleanouts are probably going to take a little bit. But yeah, so that's what you guys got to look forward to. At least 4 more digs before we go tier 3. And when we do get to tier 3, we can set it up on camera. Shouldn't be too bad. Everything's got its little spot here, and I say it's gonna go in with no problem, but yeah, I'm probably a little bit too overconfident on there. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the episode. I tried to make a brighter video, but shit weather, you know, you can't win for trying sometimes. So anyway, next episode, 20 buckets. That's going to be our clean out. Hopefully we hit a little bit better gold. Hopefully we get another worker. I'd love to have one for the excavator now to go with our wash plant one. So yeah, that's going to do it for this episode. I'm going to get the buckets here as soon as I'm done with the episode. Head back over and keep mining. So I hope you guys are enjoying the content. And you guys remember, if you are enjoying the content, make sure you show the love. Smash the like button for me. Comment down below. You know, you guys know now it's going to be 4 or 5 cleanouts. What day is it going to be that we get them all done? And as always, guys, if you're new to the channel, or even if you've been here for a while, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Trigger those notification bells. That way you guys know the moment I post up my new videos. So again, thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate it a lot. And we will catch you guys for the next episode.